Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kitech Digital. Now in this video we are going to create a travel website, a simple travel website, if I may say. I don't want you to think that it's going to be a complicated thing. It's just a simple travel website. We're going to do it with free theme, free plugin, and then just simple design. Okay, so this is the website that we are going to create over here. It's just simple design with free theme and free page builder that we are going to use, Elementor. Okay, now guys, if you are new over here, I will entreat you to subscribe to this channel so that you get everything that I drop on this channel, because we are this channel is all about newbies who are new to WordPress and learning WordPress with me. Okay, so we are all learning it together. And if you are new over here, if you have subscribed, thank you for subscribing. But if you are new, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Now guys, this is the website that we are going to create. Okay, this is it. Now this website is a very simple website, which have the homepage have the hero session over here with a simple welcome message over here and a button. Okay, and then also have the next session have the small simple about us page, about us session, which when you click over here will lead you to the about us session, about us page in the website. And then we also have the services session. Okay, and then why choose us session, and then we have a call to action, and then we have the map. Okay, the location of the the business, and then also the how do you call it, the footer over here, simple footer over here. Now this is the home page of the website. So this website is all about a travel agency, traveling website. So if you need a travel website, or you are a travel agent and then you need a simple website, you can watch this tutorial and then you can be able to create your own travel website. Now the only thing that you need for this website is just a domain and a hosting. Everything is free. Everything is free. You can just spend almost like, let's say, $40 or $50 to get this website done. Within some few hours you are done with it. If you are fast enough, even 2-3 hours you'll be done with the website, and then your website will be ready for you. So let's take a tour of the website and let's take a look at how the whole website looks like. Now this is the home page with the header over here. We have the home, the about, the services, the bookings, the contact, and then the book now button over here. Now we also have a simple logo over here for your business. So if you come to the next section of the home page, we have the the small greeting over here, which welcomes you to the website itself. And then we have, like I said, we have the about us section. So this is how it looks like when you click over here. Let me refresh it, and then you see how the whole website looks like. You see the the small animation that will pop up. Yeah, very good. And then when you click over here, it will take you to the about us session, and then you also see the services session. Now this is a simple animation that I created. I will show you how you can be able to create all these things into your website. You can even use it in different websites that you create. Okay, now when you scroll down, you can see that all the animations coming in, all of them coming in. Okay, and that is the home page, how the home page looks like. Now when you go to the about us, the about page 2, it is just a simple about us page. Okay, with also simple about us session over here, and then your portfolio. Okay, all the destinations that you guys have been to, and this was created all from free plugins. Okay, free plugins, nothing else. Okay, that is it. So that is the about us page. Now let's go to the services page. Now this is also a simple services page that you can create for your for your business. So you can see all the services icons are dropping in here and there. Okay, so this is a simple services page which have your your business logo over here, and then you can describe small about your services, and then talk about all the services that you offer. Okay, with simple icons, right? And then you can have a call to action button for people to book you over here. Okay, now let's go to the bookings. So you can click over here to go to the bookings, or you can also click over here to go to the bookings. Now the bookings is just a simple booking form that helps you to be able to book your visitors, to be able to book whatever you offer. Right now, this one I created it just in a twinkle of an eye. Okay, you can just do it on your own. The form, you can create it on your own. Now when somebody comes over here and then want to book something with you, the person can enter the name, the email, the telephone number, and then also choose all your services, and then also be able to tell you more about what the person need, and then submit to you. Now when the person submits, you receive it in your email, and then you can contact the person for more information. So that is the booking aspect. And then we also have the contact part. So maybe somebody don't want to book you, but then we'll have more things you want to share with you, maybe need more information from you, so the person can be able to contact you. And this one also gives you your location, wherever you are, that you have to so maybe if somebody lands over here by mistake, the person can still click on the booking aspect, the booking session over here, the booking button over here, and then it will go back to the booking page for the person to be able to book you. And then when the person is land on your home page, and maybe see what you have done and is very impressed, the person can just click on this button over here to be able to go to your bookings to book you straight away. No need to go anywhere again. Okay, so guys, this is just a simple business travel agency website for whoever needs a travel website. Now I created this one, and then I'm walking you through how I created this one. We are going to create this same thing together. Okay, now after creating all this website, all these pages and the website, after creating everything, I will save this one as a template. I'll leave I'll give you the website whereby you can be able to download this template, and then you can just import the template into your website or your newly website without anything. Just drag and drop everything. Okay, so all what you need to do is to just click on edit with Elementor, and then change whatever you want to change. Just change your logo, change everything, and then you'll be able to get a website done within some few minutes. Okay, so without much ado, let's jump into the website and let's start creating it. So guys, before you can start creating a website, you need certain things. Okay, so you need a domain name, and then you also need a hosting. Okay, so these two things are very, very important to start creating a website. Now if you don't have a domain name and a hosting, you cannot be able to start creating a WordPress website, unless maybe you are using the free version of WordPress, or unless maybe you are building the website on the local host. So maybe for those of you who want to just start trying your hands on WordPress to see your design ability before you launch it online, maybe you can use the local host to do it. And if you need a local host, how to install the WordPress on a local host on your simple computer, I have the tutorial over there. You can watch it. This one, this tutorial, you can watch it. But for us that need a website to be online as fast as possible, there are two things that you need. You need a domain and a hosting. Okay, to get a domain, click on the link down there. It will take you to this website over here. Okay, so this website, just click on the link that I put down there. It will take you to here. Okay, when it takes you over here, all what you need to do is to search for what? Search for the domain that you want. So maybe you want a domain called travel and see. Okay, so travelandsea.com. So maybe you want a domain called travelandsea.com. Let me remove this. Yeah, travelandsea.com. Okay, so you can click on it and search for it and see if the domain is available. Yeah, so it is available, right? Yeah, so all what you need to do is to what? To click on what? Add to cart. Okay, you click on add to cart. You click on add to cart. Now it is what? Added to what? Your cart. Now the next thing that you need to do is to what? To go to hosting. Okay, and we're going to go to shared hosting, because they have a lot of what? Hosting over there. Okay, now guys, as you can see, you can buy a hosting as what? As low as 1.66 euros per month. Okay, yeah, so you can buy a hosting very very low. Okay, very very low. Now let's change the to USD and then see how the price is. So for USD it's what? 1.88 per month. Okay, so you can decide to start with this one or go for this one. This one gives you a 3 websites domain name. They will give you a free domain name, which it is not a .com domain name, but you get that domain name in addition. You also get what? 3 websites to be hosted on this, and then 20 gigabyte SSD, and then free CDN, that is content delivery name over here. So you'll be able to use this one to start your website, and this one for a whole year you have to pay what? I think 21.88, which is almost like 200 or 250 cedis, which is nothing. Okay, it's nothing. But when you are renewing, you pay almost like 43 or 44 USD, which is still also nothing. Okay, so that is it. So you can start with this one, you can start with this one, or you can start with that one. Okay, so after getting your domain, you just click on what? Get started. Okay, you can use the domain that you bought, which is the new domain that you used. Okay, travelandsea.com, and then you can what? Click on what? Add to what? Add to cart. So when you get over here, guys, so you can see this is your domain, this is your what? Your domain privacy, and then this is your hosting. Okay, all is for 1 year. If you want to increase it, you can increase it to 5 years. If you want to increase this one too, you can increase it to what? 2 or 3 years. Okay, it depends on how you want it. Okay, this one is up to just 2 years, so it depends on how you want it. So after that, all what you need to do is to click on what? Confirm. Now if you don't have how do you call it, if you don't have an account on this website, you need to create an account. I will tell you to create an account. Okay, but if you have an account over here, so you click on confirm over here. If you have an account over there, it will automatically send you to to pay to the checkout, and then you will have to what? You have to start paying for it. So let's hold on and see how it works. Okay, so guys, it's very simple. So you can choose between a secure payment, a card, or a secure card, or you can choose between PayPal. Okay, or you can also choose from your account. So I don't have my current balance is not enough, so I'm gonna use the the card over there. I've already linked my card over there. If I don't have a card, I can be able to what I can be able to link over there. So when everything is done, all what you need to do is to click on what continue, and then it will start to what deduct from your bank account. So I will pause over here, and then I'll meet you in the next session. Alright guys, so after you bought your domain and your hosting, log on to your you see this, your account over here, and then you look at the domain, hover on the hosting over here, okay, and then what you have to do is we have to go to our cPanel. So we click on this one to enter our cPanel. Now when you go to your cPanel looks like something like this, something exactly like this. It would definitely look like this. Okay, so this is your hosting cPanel, whereby you can manage your hosting and you can manage your domains too over here. Now the next step that we are going to do is to install WordPress on our hosting. So how do we install WordPress on our hosting? To install WordPress on our hosting, all what we need to do is to scroll down in our cPanel. We scroll down, and then we look for Softaculous apps installer over here, and then what we have to do is to click on WordPress. So we click on WordPress to start installing our WordPress on our hosting. So this is the page for us to install the WordPress. So all what we need to do is to click on install. Now choose the domain that you want to use. So I want to use this one over here, and then I want to use SSL over there. So after choosing the domain, all what I need to do is to fill in some small details over here. So this is my blog name or my website name. I fill it over here. So a free theme for designing the website. Okay, so all what I need to do is to click on install. So after clicking on install, you see that it will start installing for us, and that is it. Our WordPress is installed on our hosting, and now we have a website to go look at. So let's take a look at our website in a new tab. So this is our website now. This is how it looks like. Okay, this is exactly how it looks like. Now let's go to the backend. So this is the URL that goes to your backend. Okay, so we click over there to go to our backend, and this is how our backend looks like. So all what we need to do is to do some simple settings and then start designing our website using free resources, that is Elementor, and basically other few plugins that we are going to use. Okay, so let's clear all this place and then see make this place clean, and then do some few settings. So to clear this place, you click over here, screen options over here. Now you remove all what you don't want to see. I don't want to see anything over here, and then your dashboard is as clean as new. And then we're going to do some few settings. Now the first setting I'm going to do is to check on settings over here, and then I'll go to general settings over here. Now I'll try to check and see if everything is correct for me. Yeah, I think everything is correct. So I'll go to reading, and then because I haven't created any page yet, I cannot set a static page for the home page and then also the blog post or the post page. So I'm going to leave it now, and I'll go to permalinks. Now for the permalinks, instead of day and name, I'm going to choose post name. Okay, so that our links will be very simple and nice. It wouldn't include any date and name and all those kind of things in the permalinks. So I'm going to click on post name, and then I'll save. Now we are almost done with all the settings that we have to do. Now first things first, we have to start. This is how our website looks like. There's nothing on it. Everything is what as clean. It looks not nice. Nobody will like this website. So we have to start designing our website. Now before we start to design our website, guys, we need to install something we call a theme. Okay, now the theme helps in the structure and how the website looks like, and we want to install a free theme for our website. So to install a theme, we go back to our dash, the back end of the website, hover on appearance, okay, over here, and then click on themes. Now we're gonna install. These are the themes which we are using over here, and all these things are one that comes with a default theme that comes with the WordPress installation. So we're gonna click on add new over here to install a new theme, and then we search for a theme called. We're going to search for a theme called Cadence theme. Now I'm going to use Cadence theme because it's one of the free themes that I really do like. It helps in most of the things. I'm going to install this Cadence theme, this one over here. This is the Cadence theme. Okay, so you can decide to view the details and preview it. So I'll click on install, and then when it is installed, I click on activate. Now our theme is what installed and activated. I want to delete all these themes over here. I don't need it anymore. So I'll click on it and then click on delete, and then okay. I'll click over here and click on delete, and then okay. I'll do the same thing to this one over here, and then okay. So this is the only theme that helps. Now having one theme really helps you to help your website to run faster, because many themes without you using it slows down your website. It makes your website heavy. Okay, so this is the one website that we are going to use. So let's go back to our website again. This is the old theme that we were using. Now let's refresh it and see the new theme. Yes, so this is what the new theme. Even though it still looks not nice, we're gonna design it. So this is how the theme looks like, and this theme gives us a lot to what we can manipulate it and do a lot about the theme, because it is a free theme and it's come with what so many things for us. So the next one that we're going to do is to install what we are going to use to build our pages. Website is all about pages. Okay, so we're going to install what we are going to use to build our pages, which we call it the Elementor. Okay, Elementor. Now Elementor is a very nice page builder, drag and drop page builder, which you can use to build nice pages for your website. Okay, now they have the free version and the pro version. The free version gives you a lot of widgets that you can be able to use to design your website. But the pro also is very advanced one that you can also add a lot of customize things to it, like advanced CSS customization and all those things. Now if you want the pro version, I have a link down in the description. All what you need to do is to click on that link, and then you check the prices of the pro version, which is, I think, is very nice. But this website is all about free things. So all what we're going to do is to go to sorry all what we're going to do is to go to hover on plugins over here, and then click on add new plugins. So we are going to add some few plugins. We're going to add Elementor. We're going to add another plugin which will give us more functionalities or more things to be able to add more functionalities to our website. Okay, so the first one that we're going to add is Elementor. Yeah, so this one is what we're going to install first. Okay, we click on it to install. It is installed. Now we're not going to activate it first, so we're also going to install this one, which is called Elements Kit. Okay, now this then is also one of the best add-ons for Elementor. Okay, since Elementor we're going to use the free things, we need something that will also help us to add more free things to Elementor so that we can be able to use it. So we're going to install this one, which is the Element Kit. So I'm going to install it, and then I'm also going to install something I will use to build a contact page and then other forms on the website. So I'm going to install WP forms. So this is the one that we're going to install, WP contact forms by WP forms. Okay, we're going to install this one. Now after installing these two plugins, the three plugins, what we need to do is to go to here, installed plugins, and then we activate the plugins that we installed. Now I'm going to delete this one. I don't need this one. I don't need this one too. All I need is this, and this one. Okay, and then I'll click on activate. I'll choose activate and click on apply. Yes guys, so this plugins are installed. Okay, now after installing these plugins, all what we need to do is to start building our pages. So we have to start creating pages and building them using Elementor and then Element Kit. So to start creating our pages, we hover on pages over here, and then we add a new page. So the first page that we are going to add is the home page. Okay guys, we're going to add the home page and then start creating it. Now the home page is one of the first page that most people will land on whenever they get to your website, whenever they are locating your website. So it is very important to create a very nice home page that will attract people to stay on your website. So the first thing is to give a name for our home page. Now basically a lot of people give names like home for their home page, but I'm not going to give that name. I'll just write travel and see, okay, as what as the name for the home page. Or I can even choose to decide not to use travel and see, but to also decide to use what maybe experience the world with us, as what as the name for my home page that I'm going to build. Because for SEO purposes, I want when somebody hover on, let's say here, over here, when you hover on YouTube, you see YouTube and then you see youtube.com, right? Yeah, when you hover on this one also, you see online shopping and all those things over there. Okay, that is what I want this one to be. So I want to use this as the name, and then I'll come over here to page, choose a template. I'll choose Elementor full width. Okay, Elementor full width, and then I'll select it, and then I'll publish. Click on publish to publish it. Now our page is published. Okay, now we need to start building the page with Elementor. Okay, so we need to start building the page with Elementor. So to start building a page with Elementor, all what we need to do is to click on edit with Elementor. That is what we need to do, to click on edit with Elementor. Alright guys, so this is how the Elementor looks like. the page builder looks like. This is how it looks like. Now in Elementor, we have what we call elements, or you can say widgets. Okay, these are all elements and widgets. Now some are free, some are pro versions. So as you can see, all the basic ones are free and all the pro ones are also paid ones. Okay, so unless you have Elementor Pro before you can be able to have it. And then we also have a general one, which is also over here. These are all free ones. And then we also have the element kit, the one that we installed. Okay, it also gave us these additional widgets for us to be able to use it whenever we want to build a page in Elementor. So that is it. Now Elementor is just a drag and drop. Now if you want to maybe create something on this place, this is an empty place, so if you want to create something over here, all what you need to do is to click on this plus button over here. Now you choose a structure, or you select your own structure, how you want it. If you want, just a 1 column structure, or 2 column, or 3 column, or whatever it is, however you want it, you select it, and then you go. So let's say we want let's say a 2 column structure over here. Okay, you select it over here. Now when you select it, it gives you the edit session. Okay, these are all settings for this structure over here. Okay, so if you want to edit it, maybe you want to make it big or whatever it is, you can choose the content width. If you want to stretch it, you can stretch it over here. If you want the height to be long, you can choose the minimum height over here, and all those things. So these are basically a small thing. Now if you want to drag something over here, you click on this 9 dots over here, you click over here, it will give you back the element or the widget over here. Now let's say I want to write something, so I just drag this one to this place, and then I can change the words over here to suit whatever I want. So let's say travel with us. Okay, so I can just now I can use the style over here to style our the text that I've written over here. So if I want to change the color, I just click over here, text color, I click over here, I choose the color that I want. I can use this one to change all the colors that I want. I can drag this one to different place to make the colors different, and that is it. So I given it a very nice pink color, and that is it. Now if I want to change the typography, so let's say I don't want Roberto, I want a different thing, I can just click over here to change the typography. So maybe I can these are all a lot of fonts over here. Okay, so I can choose, maybe I want let's say Times New Roman, so this one. Okay, I can choose it. Now I can decide to increase the size or make it small, however I want it. I can decide to change the weight of the font. Okay, so I want it to be very, very bold, so I just click on 900, and it have to make it bold for me. Okay, now if I want it to be very light, you see it changes. Okay, so that is how these settings, or the edit setting does. Okay, you edit anything that you drag over here. You open the settings over here for you to be able to edit whatever you drag over here. So this one is the heading widget that we drag. So you see edit edit heading. So that is basically a small tutorial about Elementor. Now they also have some of the free templates that you can be able to add it on. So maybe you want a pre-made template already, so you click over here, it will open all the pre-made templates or pages or blog for you, and then you can select the free one. Some are free, some are paid. So let's say you want this one. Okay, so you just click on insert, and they'll tell you to connect to Elementor library. Okay, so you can decide to connect to Elementor, and then I'll just connect it because I already have an account over there. So import settings, so it brings me back to the Elementor page again. They would say that you want import settings. I'll say I don't want to import any settings, I just want my settings already. So it is importing all the the template for me. So that is it. So as you can see over here, all the template is what pre-made. All what I need to do is just to change whatever I want to change over here. So when you click over here, you can see the full image or the full thing of the website. Okay, so in a twinkle of an eye, you can be able to build a website just in a fast way without even you noticing it. Okay, so that is a short preview about Elementor. Now I'm going to delete everything, and then we start from scratch to build our website. Okay, so as you can see, this is it. So we are going to build a website from scratch. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first I'm going to click on the plus sign. I choose a 2-column structure. Okay, now I want this one to be a minimum height, so I want to stretch this one to be a full width, so I'll give it a full width, and then I'll change the column gap to no gap. Okay, and then I make the height to what minimum height over here. So now it gives me a very long height. I can decide to what increase the height or decrease the height anyhow I want it. Okay, but I want it like 600 pixel. Now remember, I'm using pixels over here. You can decide to use V8 or VW, whatever you want to use. Okay, however you want it. So I am doing it this way because I want to insert a picture or a photo at the background of this structure. Okay, so after setting my minimum height, I go to style. Okay, and now I want to change the background. I don't want it to be just a white background. I want a background over there. So by the background, I want it to be what a picture. So I click on this classic over here. Now you can choose between a picture, a gradient, a video, or a slideshow. Okay, so what we are going to do is what we're going to use the slideshow over here. Okay, we're not going to use the classic. We're going to use the slideshow over here. Now with the slideshow, all what we need to do is to select images that we want to upload. Now as you can see, we have an images already because of the ones the template that we imported. Okay, now, I don't want these images to be in my website, so I'm going to delete them because I've already deleted the template from the website. So I'm going to delete it. Okay, very good. So it is deleted. Now I have to I have to select images. Now we don't have images over here. Okay, so I have to select. Now all these images that I'm going to use, I will leave it in the description over there, and then you can download the images that you want. But if you want images for your website, I suggest you go to this website called Pixabay. Okay, Pixabay. Now imagine if you are creating this kind of website, let's say a travel website, and you want different destinations. Now this is free resources, free image resources. Okay, stock image resources that you can use to create your own website without spending much on images and other stuff. Images are copyrighted, so if you search images on Google and you think you are using it for free, you are not. You have to get a place whereby you can get images for free, really free, with no copyright thing, that you can be able to use them for your website or for your project. So this website, you can search for any image. So let's say we are looking for travel. So let's say we look for travel, any destination travel. So you can see a lot of pictures about travel destinations. Okay, so you can if you like it, you can just let's say click on this one, which is, I think it looks a little bit nice, bluish, nice one over here. Okay, now I'm already logged in already. Okay, as you can see over here. Now if you are not logged in, they will tell you to log in before you can be able to download. But you can download it unless you confirm that you are not a robot or all those things. But it's sometimes very delay your downloading. So you just need to create an account over there and log in and then you can download free images. So what if you like this photo, what you have to do is to click on free download over here, choose the image size that you want. So let's say I want this one, okay, and then you just click on what, download. Now it will start downloading for you over here. As you can see it, nice one. Now your image is what, downloaded, and you can use it to do whatever you want to do. So that is it. You can download any image from here anytime you want. pixabay.com. okay, now let's go back to our website. So now we have to what, bring our images over here, and then we use it for the website. So we're going to pick our images from our desktop. Okay, so I have images, this one, travel and see. Okay, all these photos are what, I'll send it to you. I'll give it to you in the description so that you can be able to download it and use it in your website. So I'm going to copy all these images, and then I will drag it to my website. So let me say I'm coming. So this one, I'll just drag it over here. Okay, so that is it. So the images are what are being uploaded onto the website. Now I can use all these images to do whatever I want to do. So I have my logo, okay, I have my logo, and then I have all the other images that I want to use to build a website. Yes, very good. So I'm going to unselect some of them and then just use a few for the home page. Okay, so let's say so let's say I want to use 1, 2, 3, 4 for the home page. So I'll just select them and then click on what, create new gallery. Okay, so after creating the gallery, if this is what I really want, I just click on what, insert gallery. So guys, as you can see, a very nice hero banner, a slider is what has been created. We have created it nicely over here. So as you can see, it is what, very nice. Our website is about to take shape. So now you can do a lot of settings over here, okay, however you want it. So this is what the duration of the slide, okay, and if you want it to be an infinite loop, you can also select it, give it on or no, okay, however you want it. And then the transition time, what kind of transition time do you want, okay, and then the background size, okay, how do you want it? Do you want it to be cover, auto, or whatever it is, or you want it to be just default? And then the background position, okay, how do you want it, center, whatever it is. So I want it to be center, and then I want it to be what, cover. Okay, so I will just leave it like that. And then if you want it Ken Burns effect, now if you click this one on, it will give you an effect whereby it is making it like the image is what, moving. So let's click it on and see. So as you can see, some animation what gives in. Okay, you can either choose it to be out or in. Okay, that is how you want it. So anyhow you want it, you can. So I want it to be this out. Okay, and then we can also give it what, if let's say I want to write something over here. Okay, so it means that if I start writing that thing over here, maybe I will not see it well because of if the image is not really dark, I wouldn't be able to see it. So I want to give it a background overlay. Okay, a background overlay for the hero image, so the hero slider. So I'll just click on background overlay over here, and then with the background type, I'll give it a classic what color. Okay, this time around I'm going to select dark, which is what, black over here. Okay, so the color I'm going to give it to a black, and then I'll increase the opacity a little bit. Yeah, very good. So this is what, this is okay for me. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this dot 9 dot over here and drag a heading widget into it over here. Okay, now I'm going to name this heading widget to be our website name, which is what, travel. I'm going to give it a capital travel and see traveling agency. Okay, so I like this one. Okay, now I can, you know, put it to be right, or maybe in the middle, or however I want it. Okay, depending on however it stretches over here. Okay, however you want it. So I still want it that way, but then I'll change this place. So now let's look at something. So we can style the image, the text. So let's go to style and let's click on the text and make it white. Okay, now we want to change the typography to, I want to give it this kind of typography, this one, EB Garamond. Yeah, EB Garamond. Yeah, so I want it this way. Okay, and then I'll also increase the size. Yeah, I'll increase the size this way. Okay, I'll change this one. Now I want to, I don't want it to be, it's too near the the side of the web page. I don't want it that way. I want it to come just the way this one is. So I want to change it. So I'll click over here, this one, this place over here. Okay, the edit column over here. I want to edit the column, and then I'll go to advanced settings, and then the margin, which is the left margin, I'll give it a negative of, is it 20? No, I'll give it, yeah, I'll give it 50 margin. Let me try and see if it is okay. No, it's still not okay. So I'm going to give it more, let's say 100. Okay, let me see. Yeah, I think this is a bit okay. So as you can see, it has shifted the text from this side to this side. Okay, and that is how I want it. And then I'll push this one a little bit over here. Yeah, very good. So I just want it this way. Yeah, so I'll just increase the text. I'll just increase the text more so that it wouldn't be. So let me increase the text to, let's say 70. Yeah, 70. And let's see. Yeah, so I think this is okay. Okay, this is really okay. It's getting into shape. Now I want to bring another text above it, like a welcome text or something. So I'll go to here, the 9 dots over here, still bring another heading widget. Okay, on top of this one, I'll just drag it on top of this one, and then I'll say welcome. Okay, just welcome. And then I'll go to the style and style the text. So I'll just give it a white, and then also I'll give the typography to be Poppins. Now we're going to use just two typography. So just two font that we're going to use, just Poppins and then the EB Garamond. Okay, so that is what we're going to use. So we're going to make this one, and then the size we want to decrease it to 300. Yeah, very good. So that is it. Now as you can see over here, I just don't want too much gap over here. So let me see. Yeah, I just want it to come a little bit down. Okay, there's a lot of gap over there, so I can decide to go to the text over here, and the line height I can decide to either increase it or decrease it the way however you want it. Okay, maybe I don't want any line height over there, so maybe just one. Okay, and then I can also go to advanced. Okay, the same way with the padding, the bottom padding, I'll just make it a -20. Okay, it's not the padding, it's the margin, sorry. So I'll go to the margin -20. Yeah, very good. So as you can see, that's what shifted downwards. Yeah, this is how the space is now. Okay. So welcome to, I'm just going to add 2 to it. Welcome to Travel and See Traveling Agency. Okay, yeah, very good. Now I want to add a button over here to say maybe learn more or something. Okay, so I'll just click over here, drag a button, and then bring the button over here. Now I'll have to style the button, so I go to style and then choose the color that I want. Okay, so I want maybe this color. Yeah, this color, because we're going to use this color. Let me check the color of the logo first. Let me check the color of our logo. Yeah, we're going to use this color too, so I want to check the color. Yeah, over here I'm going to use this color, so I'm going to copy this one and then go over here and paste it over here. Yeah, so it's almost the same, so we're going to use this one. So and I'm going to change the button to the button. I'm going to change the button to a little bit medium or something. Yeah, not small, medium. Okay, yeah, very good. Now I'm going to write learn more over here. Okay, very good. So our website is what is taking in shape. Yeah, it's taking in shape. So now with the button, I want to, like, when I hover, okay, it will give me some kind of like animation or something. So I'm going to go to style again and then click on hover over here. Now with the hover, I want to like give it a border. Okay, border. So I'm going to go to where is the border? Yeah, border type to be what? To be solid. And then I want the border color to be white. Alright, but now with this one I want the border to be this color. Yeah, just this color. And then I want the width to be what? To be 2. Okay, yeah. Now let's go to the hover with the text color. We want it to be still white. Okay, so we want it to be white. And then with the border background, we don't want any color. We just want transparent color. Okay, with the background type, we don't want any color, we want any. And then with the border color, we want it to also be white. Okay, so that when you hover on it over here, this is how it turns out to be, as you can see. Okay, yeah, very good. Now I still want an animation like Bob, this one, so that when I hover on it, it will start with some kind of animation what will come over here. And then I also want to give this whole thing, okay, a motion effect. Okay, so I'm going over here and then go to motion effect, advanced motion effect, and then I'll click on I want it to fade left, yeah, so that it will come in from this side. Okay, the same one too applies to this one. I want to give it also a motion effect. I'll go over here, and then this one, instead of fade left, I want it fade up. Okay, and then with this one too, the same thing. I want to also give it also fade left, yeah, very good. But then I'll change this this motion effect animation duration to be let's say the delay to be let's say 500. Okay, and this one also I want the delay to be also, it will have to delay for 800. Okay, so now let's click on update. Okay, and then let's check it and see. So let's try to go to our website. Let's go to our website and check it and see. Oh, okay, so it's not working because we haven't set the home page that we are creating as as the home page, as the static page. So what you have to do is to set it. So to set it, let's go back to our dashboard and then go to appearance, settings over here, and then now let's go to reading. Now as you can see over here, this is the first thing that we were supposed to do, but then because we hadn't created any page, we didn't do it. So we click on static over here, and then we choose the experience with the world with us. Okay, and then we click on what, save changes. Now if you go back to our website, let me try and then purge this page. Sometimes it happens. Yes, so as you can see, everything is what animation and everything is what is working. Okay, as fine as ever. So that is with the hero page. So we are done with the hero side of it. Now let's go to the next part of it. So the next part too, we're going to click on this one. Now this one I'm going to give a small about us over here. So I'm going to you also give two structure, 2-column structure over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an image over here, and then I'm going to write some things over here. Okay, so that is what I'm going to do. But before that, I want to insert the image first, and then do the writings over here. So now what we have to do is let me just go to this place. Okay, and then drag image over here. Yeah, so this is the image. Now I want to give it this structure padding, so that the top and down padding, so that it wouldn't be too near there. So I'm going to give you a 70, and I'm going to give down to 70. Yeah, okay. So now let's go back to the image. So I click over here to access the image settings, and then I click on here to choose an image that I want to use for for the about page. So let me say I want to use I want a very nice image. Yeah, I want to use this one over here. Okay, I want to use this one over here for the this place. Now as you can see, this is how it looks like. Okay, now I can write some few words that I want to write over here. So to write the words over here, all what I need to do is what I want to drag two things. The first one is to drag a heading widget, and then the next one is also to drag a text editor, okay, to insert it down here. Okay, very good. So now what with the heading widget, I just maybe write about travel and see, right? So about travel and see. Okay, so I can just text right about. Now I don't want to use this text widget. I want to try and then see if I can find a very nice text widget for a heading widget for this one. So let me click search for heading and see. Yeah, so let me try and use this element kit heading and see how it looks like. Yeah, so with this heading you have an underline thing, and you can even be able to change what to change the, you have a subtitle, a title, and all those kind of stuff. Okay, so now let's say this one says what, grow your whatever it is, but we want about, so we want about, and then in the middle where they write report, okay, we want to change it to travel and see. Okay, very good. So you can have what, a subtitle, and then you can also have what, a description, okay, how you want it, and then you can show shadow text and separator and all those things. Okay, so this is a separator. Okay, now about travel and see. So the I want let me look at this one. So if you want a subtitle, okay, yeah, you can bring a subtitle over here. So let's say we want the subtitle to be what, the travel and see, right? The travel and see. So let's say this one is what, travel and see. Okay, so guys, I'm creating this one for scratch, so whatever comes into my mind, that is what I'm using it to create. Yeah, I don't have any kind of like website in my mind. I'm just creating the homepage that I feel like it should be. That is why some of the things, it's all about try and error. So it's not like maybe I have something in my mind and then I don't know what to do. No, I'm just creating whatever comes on my mind. So that is it. So about, I want to just remove this travel and see from the title. So I'll copy this one. I'll copy this one and then just make it about, and then come here and then paste this one over here. Okay, so I'll just remove it and make it to just travel and see. So this is what about travel and see. Now what we're going to do is we're going to make this one small and we make this one big. Okay, so it is just as simple as that. So let's make this one capital here, about travel and see. Okay, but then we'll make this one very big. So we go to the style over here, okay, and then with the title we'll make the color the same black, right? And then we'll make oh, not this one, and then we'll make the typography Poppins. So we choose Poppins for the typography, and then we'll do what, we'll change the typography to be, let me go to 15. Yeah, 15 is too small. Let me say 18. Okay, yeah, 18 is okay. Okay, and then with the line height, I'm gonna give it to be 1. Yeah, very good. And then let's go to the site type, the subtitle. Okay, the subtitle over here. Let's click over here. Now with the typography, we're gonna make it to be the same typography as this one. Okay, so we're going to choose the EB Garamond. Yeah, this one. And then we increase the size to as big as something like this. Yeah, so 66, so that it will be the same as the heading over here. Okay, and then we change the color to be black. Yeah, so that is it. Now let's go to the separator. With the separator, we're going to choose the color to be our background color of this one, so that it's gonna like match whatever thing. So let's pick the color from here. Let's go and pick the color, the button color from there. So this one, I'll copy it. I'll come to over here, the separator, and then I'll paste the color over there. Yeah, so it looks a little bit good. Now let me go back to the separator again, and then with the width, I want to reduce it. Let's say 50. Yeah, okay, so I want to do it 50, and then let me see if the size will also okay. So the size 4 is okay, but with the margin, I want to give it a negative margin of 20. Yeah, very good. Okay, so guys, everything is what? Everything is. Now I want to increase this about a little bit. Okay, I want to increase the size a little bit because I feel like the size is a little bit small. Oh, why do I always get confused over here? Yeah, so let me say I want to make it like 20. Yeah, I think 20 is okay. So it looks like something like this. Yeah, very good. So about. Okay, now over here, okay guys, over here, now with this text, with this title text to the subtitle too, I want to reduce the margin at the bottom. So I want to make it like negative 20. Yeah, very good. And then now with the text, we can write as many text that we want to write. So I'm just going to duplicate this text over here. Okay, just going to duplicate it and make it 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I think this one is okay. And then I'm going to reduce the margin of the top margin, not the border, the top margin to be negative 20. Yeah, and then I'm also going to reduce yeah, I'm not going to reduce the top margin. So now we are done with it. Now we need a button over here to also direct us to the about page, to read more from there. So I can copy this button, copy it. And that is one thing about Elementor. You can just copy some of the things that you have created already, and then you paste it over here to make sure that it doesn't delay your process of creating. Okay, so I want to reduce the bottom margin over here. Yeah, so that everything will be in place. So guys, as you can see, it's looking good. Now I want a little bit space over here. So I'm going to increase I'm going to click over here, the 6 dot over here, and then I'll come over here to layout, and then with the column gap, I'm going to extend it a little bit, and let's see how it looks like. Yeah, now let me try and see if I can also do a little bit wide. Yeah, I think this is okay. So guys, as you can see, it is taken in shape. Now our home page is what is coming to shape. Now the next one that we want to do is also another let's say a page or another services session. Okay, we want to create another session which we will call it the services. So with the services, I'm going to give a first a structure over here, and then I'll give this one the column width. I want it to be, I'll leave it for the box over there, but I want the minimum height to be what, to be something like this. Okay, and then I'll set a background picture over there. So I'm going to go over here and then click on background image, and then I'll choose a very nice background picture which I think is okay. So let's say this one, okay, over here. So this one, and then what I'm going to do is I want it to be center. So I'll come over here to position center. Very good. And then the attachment, I want it to scroll so that when you are scrolling, it will be what, it will be fixed. Okay, the picture will be fixed over there. So I'll click on what's fixed over here, and then repeat. No, I don't want any repeat. And then the size, I want it to be what, to be cover. Okay, let's say contain. Let me check. This one is, I think it's okay. So contain is okay. So guys, as you can see, it's looking shape. Now I want to what, bring some things over here as our services. Okay, so I want to what, bring some of the what, our services over here. So I'm gonna go to here. Okay, now let me try and see if I can bring a text over here. No, I cannot. I did a mistake. So I'm going to remove this one first. Okay, I'm going to remove this one first because I want to what, make this place in such a way that I can write something on top of it, and then this one's will come, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one. Okay, I'm still gonna give this one, and then this time around I'll give it what, this section, which is what, one structure section over here. Okay, and then I will still make it the minimum height. Okay, and then this time around I will insert a photo. I will insert the same photo that we inserted. Okay, we did this one. Very good. This one. Okay, do the same thing. Center, fixed, no repeat, and then contain. Okay, so as you can see, it is still the same thing, but this time around it is what, just one column over here. Now after that, I'm going over here, and then I'll pick this one, the inner section over here, and then I'll come and what, paste it over here. Okay, I'll give it an inner section over here. So as you can see, I have an inner section over here. Now with this inner section over here, it means that this section is in this section. Okay, so now I can still put another widget in this section. Okay, that is it. So I'm going to put a text in here, and the text will not be in the inner section, but it will be outside the inner section. So this is the inner section over here. Okay, so guys, as you can see, now I'm going to divide this inner section. So let me write over here our services, right? So I'm going to write our services. Okay, and I'm going to put it in the center. Okay, and then I'm going to give it a background of what, white. Okay guys, so this is what, a white background, but you can't see it very well. So I'm going to give an overlay for the what, for these structure. Okay, so I'll go to here, background overlay, and then I'll pick the classic overlay. Okay, you can decide to pick the gradient overlay anyhow you want it. Let's try the gradient overlay too and see. Now you see two different colors. Okay, so you can choose any one. So let's say we want this color, which is that kind of bluish color, the one for our team. Okay, so let's say we want this one, and then maybe we want a different kind of, like, dark color to over here. Okay, so we want kind of like a greenish, dark over here. Okay, so this is what the one that comes with it. So we can decide to increase the opacity. Okay, can decide to increase the opacity of it. This one is the opacity, so let's increase it small, so you can see it's still making our website looks very nice. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create this session into 4 different sessions. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate this one, and then also duplicate this one, making it 4 sessions. 1, 2, 3, 4, just like the first one that we did, but with this one it's having a service, our services over here. Okay, so as you can see here, so let me see. So with this one here, I want it to be full width. Okay, it still didn't make full width. Why? Let's see. Okay, let me stretch this one and see. Still. Oh, I want it to be cover. Yeah, very good. So the cover is the best one. Okay, yeah. Okay, so guys, the cover here. Now let me go back to here and change the full width to be box, because I want the inner thing to be in a box format, not in a full width. Okay, so now we're going to put some some icons over here. Okay, just to depict our services, what we really do. So to do that, we click on the 9 dots over here, and then we search for icons. Okay, no, not social icons. Okay, so let's say icon. Yeah. Okay, so we have this one as an icon, we have this one as a icon box. Okay, we have this one also as image icon box, which is also like for image, and then we have the social icon. So now I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use this one. Okay, but I'm going to clear this one. Okay, or I can decide to use the image. Let me delete this one and then use the image icon. So icon, use this one rather. Okay, now with this one I can insert image into it. Okay, so I can insert an image, or I can choose from the library, an icon from the library. So I want to say maybe destination travel. Yeah, destination travel. Okay, and then I don't want these words to come. I just want it just like this one. Okay, destination travel, and then I want to insert an image over here. So I'll go over here and pick any image that I want to insert. Maybe this one. This is too big, I don't want it. So I'm still going to use the icon, which I think the icon will be okay. So I'm going to pick an icon from here and pick a plane. Okay, so I'll pick a plane, or I can even pick a planet. Okay, so it could be anything. Yeah, this one is good. So destination what? Travel. And then I'll change the color of the icon. So with the color of the icon, let me go back to the title first. So with the title, the typography, I want to use Poppins over here, and then I will set the text to 20. Yeah, so 20 is good. Okay, and then with the icon, I can go over here and then set the icon color to our color, to the color that we are using. Yeah, so let's say this one. Yeah, okay. So I think it's getting into shape. So destination travel. Yeah, you can decide to make the corners round anyhow you want it. You can decide to give it a border or whatever it is. Okay, however you want it. Okay, now I'm going to copy this one, copy it and paste it over here. Paste it over here. You paste the same thing to over here, and paste the same thing to over here. So I have 3 different services. So all what I need to do is to come over here, okay, and then change the title that I want. So maybe I can say flight bookings. Okay, and then change this one to plane. Yeah, and with this one too, I can say what maybe let's say what honeymoon, honeymoon, maybe honeymoon, anything that you want to say. So maybe for honeymoons. And then this one I can also say holiday travel, okay. So this one makes this one not nice, but let's try and see. Yeah, so it means that this one is the odd one out. Okay, so we don't want it that way. So we have to make sure that they are all looking the same. So you have to if there is something that you have to do, maybe if you have to decrease the font size or something, make sure that you do it so that it will be nice. So let's try and so when you decrease the font size to 18, it means that it matches the same thing. So we're gonna do the same thing to all of them. So we copy this one and we come here and then we paste style. Okay, we paste style. It changes the font to what, to all this, to make it the same kind of what font size. Okay, so now everything is what is in shape. Okay, now all what you need to do is to change this one. So honeymoon, I can just search for maybe people. Yeah, so let me say this one, can replace it this one, and then holiday travel, or let's say hotel bookings. Okay, so hotel bookings, gonna ignore the holiday travel, make it hotel bookings. Now with the hotel bookings, then I'll say what I'll look for, maybe, you know, hotel. Yeah, this one. Okay, it gives me a very nice icon over there, so I will update it. Okay, so guys, as you can see, this is how our previous one looks like. Now let's refresh it and see. Now our website is what is coming into shape. Yeah, very good. Everything is what coming into shape. One. Okay, one way or the other, it is coming into shape. Now let's go continue, and then our next one is to also start building another structure. Now this time around, we are going to, you know, add some, you know, some photos and some things of the destinations that we have gone to, or we have traveled to the place. Okay, so now guys, with this one, it is not just writing your services, but you can decide to link this icon, all of them, to what, to you know, how do you call it, to a page. Okay, so when you go over here, you can see the read more over here, and then you can decide to add a link to it. Okay, so if you want to add maybe to a services page, okay, so you just, you know, add the services page to it. But we don't have a services page now, we'll create it later on, so we'll leave it as it. Later on we can fix in all those things to it. Okay, so that when somebody hover over there and then click on it, it will work. With this one, okay, I'm going to link it to here, so that when somebody click over here, it will drag the person to what, to this place, to the person to read more, and then the person can click here to go to our how do you call it, our about page. Okay, so what we have to do is to just click over here, click here, and then go to with the content. Okay, this one we want to write what, you know, services, about, sorry, about, we give it about. Okay, as, and then we come over here. Okay, I want it to be on this one, or we can even decide to make it here, to bring it here, but I want it to go to this one because I want it to come down a little bit and come over here, and then with the CSS ID, okay, I'll just click on what, about, over here. Okay, so that when somebody click over here, it's supposed to what, send the person to this place. Okay, I think this one is far, so now let's remove this one, and then maybe use this session rather. So I'll go over here, and then with this class, about, yeah, delete this one, come here, yeah, insert this one over here. So now let's update it. So when we go over here, okay, and we refresh this website, now when we click over here, You see, it brings us over here. Okay, yeah, so as simple as that. And then when somebody click over here, it will take the person to the about page, only if we have the about page on it. So this button is not showing as we want it to show, so we have to do some small settings on it. So we go to the style, we have to style it well, and the hover, we have to change the hover style. Okay, so the hover, instead of this one making it, the text making it white, we want to make it our theme color. Okay, so we have to make it to our theme color. Okay, so now we want to go over here and then go to the style, and then the hover, we change it to our theme color. Yeah, so let's look at this one. Yeah, I think this one is okay. Yeah, so let me copy this one. Okay, and then the border to, we change it to what, the same color. Okay, so when somebody hover on it, it becomes like this. Yeah, so just like that. So let's click on update. Okay, yeah, very good. So guys, the next session, I want us to also create another thing, like white people will choose you or something like that. So now we're gonna create another session which we're gonna say maybe white choosers. Okay, so this one I'm gonna give it advanced, and then give it margin 70, yeah, up and down 70, and then I'll come to the 9 dots over here and then bring the text widget in it. Okay, and then I'll say why choose us. Okay, I'll put it in the middle, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the text to our EB garment. Okay, and then increase the size a little bit, change the font color or the text color to black. Okay, now let me see this one. I'm gonna make it like the same 66 that we use over here all throughout, or maybe we will just make it a little bit small, like 50. Yeah, I think this is okay. Okay, so why choose us? Okay, now why choose us, we have to give reason why somebody would choose you. So number 1, number 2, number 3 reason. Okay, so let me go over here and pick an inner section and come and put it over here. Now with this inner section, I want 6 6 sessions, or six different sessions, so columns, sorry, 6 different columns. So I'm going to duplicate all this column, 1 2 3 4. So I'm going to give another column, duplicate it, 1 2 3 4 5, and make another one, yeah, which I also duplicate this one. So 6 different columns. So this one will be number 1. So I'm gonna bring this one over here. Oh no, this one is number 1. Yeah, so I'm just gonna write here 1. Okay, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change the color to black, make this one to EB, yeah, and then increase the font to 90. Okay, and then I'm gonna reduce the column to, let's say, 10 or maybe 5. Yeah, so this is okay. So I'm gonna copy this one, paste it here, and then do the same thing for this column 5. Paste this one over here, do the same thing for this column 5. Yeah, so now I'm going to change this one to 3. I'll change this one to 2. So it's gonna be like this: 1, 2, 3. Okay, now I'll put a dot over here. The same way I'm gonna put a dot over here, and the same way I'm gonna put a dot over here. Okay, so I want to increase this one. Instead of 5, I want to increase it to maybe 6 or 7. Yeah, 6 or 7. The same thing applies to this one: 7. 1, 2. And then with this one too, 7. 1, 2. Yeah, very good. Yeah, so basically we're gonna write why people should choose us over here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is the one. What is number 1? So number 1, we are going to say maybe save and convenient. Yeah, I hope I spell it right. Save and convenient. Okay, and then we choose the color to be black, the typography to be the same, EB Garamond. Okay, and then we will increase the font to, let's say, 20. Okay, 20 is too small, so 25 or 30. And then make this one bold. Yeah, so this one is what save and convenient. Now the save and convenient, you can write things under it. So the reason why you think it is what save and convenient, so we drag a text widget under this one. Okay, and then we write some things that we want to write. Yeah, so the reason why you think it is what save and convenient, you write it over here. And then another one too, the same thing. So we can we can decide to copy this one, paste it over here, copy this one, and then also paste it over here. The same way, we copy this one, we paste it over here, and then we copy this one, paste it over here. So this is just, an example that I'm giving. Then you can change your text. Okay, you can change your text. So you can just write travel insurance. Okay, anything that you want to write over there. Okay, so then we are done with what our third session, or our fourth session. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, our fourth session. Now the next one is we want to give a call to action over here. So we want to give a call to action, which is what a booking call to action. Okay, so we want to give a booking call to action. So maybe you can just write booking or whatever you want to write. So let's say I still want this one to be what? To be no, I'm coming. I want this one to be minimum height, minimum height. Okay, yeah. And then I will give the background, the background an image. Okay, I'll give the background an image. So let's say I only give this background, or this one, yeah, I only give it this one, and then I'll make it center, and then the default, I don't want it to be fixed, but then I want it to be no repeat, and then the size, I want it to be cover. Okay, so as simple as this one. Okay, and then we add our call to action over there. So we can write some few words, and then we add the button over there. So let's drag a heading widget over here and say what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Contact us now and let's make your holiday. Let's make your holidays, or let's make your travel a memorable one. Okay, so I'm gonna put it center, and then I want it to I'm gonna change the margin, so I'm gonna give it all around, so maybe 20. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna give it, let's say, a padding rather here. So instead of this one, I'm coming, so I'm gonna give a left of -40. Okay, so 40, yeah, left of 100, and then right also of 100, and then I'll change the color to white, increase the text to 50 or so, and then this one I'm gonna make it EB, yeah, and then I'm gonna give an overlay, background overlay over here. I'm gonna give a background overlay of a classic overlay, classic background. So yeah, this one is okay, and then I'm gonna bring a button, this button over here. I'm gonna put the button in the middle, and then I'm gonna write book now, and then I'll change this one to large. Yeah, I want it to be large, and then I'll go to the style, and then I'm gonna copy this same style. So I'll copy this one, copy it, come down, and then paste it over here, paste style. Okay, yeah, so you see it changes the style, but I want it to be in the middle. I want it to be in the middle, so I'll bring it in the middle, and I want it to be large here, but I want to change some things. Let me see. Okay, so it's okay. Yeah, so we have this one over here, another button too over here. So guys, you can see the website is in shape. It's almost in shape. So we click on update, and then we scroll down. The last one that we're going to do is to, if you want people to locate us or something, we can bring what how do you call it, a map or something over there. Okay, so you can decide to bring a map or whatever it is that you want to bring, but before I do that, I want to get some kind of like animations going on. Okay, so with this one, okay, I want it to motion animation. I want all the website to be in a motion animation, so I want it to fade up. Yeah, I want this one too. I want this one to fade up. All right, I want this one to fade up. But I want this one, each and every one to fade on different ways, in different ways. So I'm gonna change it to different things. So I want this one to fade up. All right, so let's say I want this one to fade in left, this one to also fade up, and this one to also fade up, and this one to also fade right, fade in right. Yeah, so I'm gonna save it, and then with this one I want it to fade up. Yeah, the same thing applies to this one. I want it to fade up. Okay, so I'm gonna, and then I'll come to here and refresh it. Yes, so guys, as you can see, yeah, so you can see the animations going on the website. So basically we are almost through with it. So all what we need is just if you want a map over here, so maybe you want your office location or something like that, so we can input the map over here. So let's go to maybe Google, and let's search for maps. So Google Maps, yeah, so maybe we're going to look for the location of our map, right? So let me say our location is in where let's say Accra, Ghana. And so you have to be specific, okay, the specific location. Now we want to embed the map in our website. So what you need to do is to click on what? Share. Now when we click on share, we click on what? Embed over here. So we copy this code, okay, this one code over there, and then we go back to our website, and then we click over here, select this session over here, and then go here to the 9 dots and search for short code. Yeah, so this is what we are looking for. We drag it over here, and then we insert the short code over here. Now our map will be what? Will be shown to us. Now as you can see, the map is not what I want, because it is in a box. So I go over here, and then I go to full width. Okay, now let me see here. So now the map is not in a full width again. Okay, but I still don't want it that way, because I can see some spaces beside it. So I just click on the column width, and I'll say no gap. Now I have my full map with no gap over there. Okay, so it is looking good, and everything is perfect. So all what I need to do is to click on update to update the website. We are done with our home page, and then when we refresh this one, yeah, so as you can see, the website is taking in shape. Yeah, very good. So our home page is done. Okay, now we have to do the header and then the footer Okay, so what we're going to do is we go back to the dashboard of our website. Go back to the dashboard of our website. Let me close this one. We go back to the dashboard of our website. Now over here, what we have to do is to go to pages, because I want to create some pages first. Go to pages. I want to create about. I'll select full Elementor full width and click on publish. And the next one, let me exit the full, and the next one I'm going to create is also the services page. I'll type in the page name, change this one to Elementor full width, because I'm going to use Elementor to create all those pages. Okay, the services page. And then the next page then I'm also going to create is the bookings page. So I'll click over here, click on Elementor full width and publish. And the next one that I'm going to create is also the contact page. The contact page. So I'll change here Elementor full width and click on publish. Okay guys, so I've created all these pages. Now I can go ahead to create the footer. Now I'm sorry, I have to create two last pages, okay, which is also very, very important. The two large pages are, the first one is terms and conditions. Every website needs to have terms and conditions. Okay, so that one I'm not going to use Elementor to create it, because it's just some few words that I'm going to write over there. And then the next one is privacy policy. Okay, sometimes let me check and see all these. When you install the website, this thing comes with a privacy policy. If it doesn't come with it, Okay, so it didn't come with it, so let me trash this sample page, and let me trash this sample home too. Okay, so these are the pages that we have created. Now let's create one more one, which is the privacy policy. Now I'll show you a website whereby you can use to generate the terms and conditions and your privacy policy, and then you can add on. Okay, privacy policy. Okay, very good. So these pages we can create it just now. So go to Google. Okay, just search for Google, go to Google, and then search for what we call privacy policy generator. Okay, we're gonna use this one over here. So we're gonna use this one over here, privacy policy generator, this one. Now type in your company name. So my company name is what, Kitech, and then your website name. So the website name is what, travel and see, right? Travel and see. And then your website. So I use this one, blog dot Kitech digital Kitech solution, sorry, .com. Okay, and then you click on what, next. It's as simple as that. So you answer some few questions and then they'll create it for you. Do you use cookies on your website? Yes, definitely you use cookies. Do you show advertising through Google AdSense? For now we don't show, but if you intend to show ads, you have to what, click on yes. Do you show advertising from third-party website? We don't show. Okay, and then you click on next. Now you choose your country, and then you enter your what, your email address. Okay, and then you can what, generate the privacy policy. So as simple as that, it is what, it is generated for you. This is the what, your privacy policy, all this one. So you can just click on what, copy, and then come back to your page, click over there, and then just paste it in. So you can decide to read. They have automatically generated for you. So at travel and see, accessible from blog, blah 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 blah, all those things will be what, will be there. Everything that you read and then you don't really like, you remove it what, from it, and then you can click on what, update, to update it. Now we have a privacy policy created as easy as possible. Now the same way we can also what, search for terms and conditions generator, terms and conditions generator, and then we can also use this website. So the same thing. Okay, so your company name, your website name, which is travel and see. Okay, website URL. Okay, so we have this one, and then you click on next. So your country, and then your email address, and then you generate. So that is it, it is generated. So you just click on copy, you go to your pages, and then go to terms and conditions, and then you can click paste in. Now remember, you have to edit it and make sure that it suits your website. Okay, it suits your website. These are general terms and conditions, but any terms and conditions that is for your website, especially if you are doing a travel website like this, there are a lot of terms and conditions that you need to put it in this one. Okay, all those things need to come. It need to be written well. If you have a lawyer who needs to write all those things for you, your travel insurance, your policies, your everything needs to be needs to be in this one. But this is what the general terms and conditions for a general website and other stuff. So you click on update. Now we have our terms and conditions created. So we close the page, we close this one too. Now let's go to appearance. Okay, we're going to go to customize, and then what? Customize. Now we're going to do our header and then our footer. Okay guys, so I'm sorry, but I have to create another thing before we can do the header and the footer. Now as you can see, we don't have any menu. Okay, so we have to go to here, and then go to menu. Okay, and then create a menu first before we can create our header and then footer. So to create a menu, okay, you, like I said, if you are on your dashboard or your backend, all what you need to is hover on appearance and click on menu. Okay, and now to create a menu, just type in the menu name. So I want a main menu. Okay, and then I need to click on create. The main menu should be my primary menu, so that is what I want. And then I click on what? Create menu. Okay, very good. So since my menu is what is created, all what I need to do is to select the pages I want into the menu. So I'm going to view all. Now I want this one, I want about us, I want bookings, I want contact, I want services. Okay, I want these ones to be on my main menu. Now I can change this one to home. Okay, and then about us. Now I want the services to come after about us, the bookings, and then the contact. And then I will click on what? Save. Now so my main menu is created. Now when I come over here and then I click on refresh, or let's go over here and then visit our website to see. Let's visit our website. Yes, so you see we have what our menu created for us. Okay, our menu is what created for us. As you can see, the menu is what created for us over there. Now let's go back to the menu, and then we have to create a footer menu. Okay, so to create a footer menu, we have to click on what? Create menu over here, and then this time around it's not main menu but footer menu. Okay, and then we click on what? We set it to footer, and we click on what? Create. Yes, very good. So the footer is what is also created. Now what do I want on the footer menu? I want contact, I want terms, and privacy. Okay, all these three is what I want on the footer, and then I can decide to either edit this one, remove the policy and make it privacy, and then instead of terms and condition, I can just make it to a terms. Okay, just to make it short for me, and then I'll click on what? Save. Okay, very good. So our footer 2 menu is also what? Is also created. Okay, now we can go to customization and customize the website the way we want it. Okay, so we can customize the website. Now let's refresh this website. Okay guys, so now the first thing that we need to do is to set our logo. Okay, to set the website logo. Now to set the website logo, you need to click on site identity. Okay, and then you can set your site icon from here. So we want to set the site icon. Now the site icon is just like this one over here, the box over here, this one that shows. Now we're going to use this one as a site icon. Okay, so we click on select, and then this is how it's going to show on the header, or the browser header over here. So we click on skip to crop, and then we can publish. Now the next, so as you can see, it is shown over there. Now the next one is the title and the logo. Okay, now I don't want to see a title like this, I just want a logo. Okay, so I just select the logo. I have the logo in already. Okay, so this is the logo that I want to use. I just click, and then I want to skip cropping. I don't want to crop it. Okay, so this one is what I want to use. Okay, you can decide to increase the size and all those kind of stuff however you want it. So maybe if you want to reduce it, okay, you can reduce it. If you want to increase it, you can increase it the way you want it. Then we click on what? Publish. Okay, so now our logo is what is inserted. Our site icon is also what inserted. Now what we have to do is uploaded and effects, and what we have to do is what to customize the the look and feel of the menu. Okay, so with the menu or the header here, we want to customize the header. So this is the primary menu. Okay, this is the primary menu, and to customize the header, first I need to add, you see, as we click on the header, there is something that comes over here. This doesn't happen in all themes. It is only the cadence theme that have this thing. Okay, so I want a button to come. So I want this button to come over here so that it will say bookings. Okay, so I want this button to say what? Bookings, or book. Let's say book, book now. Okay, and then I'll direct it to the bookings page. Okay, so when I go to here, I can copy the link, bring it here, and then paste it over here. I'll direct this one so that when somebody click over there, it will send the person to the bookings page. Okay, yeah, very good. Now I want to customize the button. Okay, I want the button, I don't want the color to be this blue. I want it to be this color, the one that we are. So I'm going to pick the color from here, from the button over here. I go to style, and then I'll copy this color, copy it, come back to our customization. Okay, now with the colors, I want to paste in this one rather. Okay, so this is this rather is the text color. So the text color, I want it to be white. I want the text color to be white, so I'm going to change it to be white. Okay, and then the background color, here is this is the background color. I want it to be this one. Yeah, very good. Or if you want it to shine a little bit, we can decide to use the logo color. Okay, the color in the logo. So let's say we want it to shine a little bit, or to for everybody to know it or to see it. Okay, so we can decide to use this color. Yeah, make it more nice. Okay, you can decide to give it a border, and then the hover you can decide to give it this color. Okay, yeah, the hover text too should be white, and this one too. Okay, so when somebody hovers on it, just like that. Okay, yeah, very good. And then we can decide to update it. Now let's go to this menu. Okay, this one. So let's click over here, and then try to design it. So we can decide to stretch the menu just like this, but we don't want it. Okay, when you stretch it, you can fill and center it the way you want it. Okay, so if this one is good for you, you can decide to choose it, and then you can also decide to spacing it. Okay, now let's go to the design. Sorry, the design. So how do you want it to be? So do you want it to be standard, the navigation style standard, full height, underline, or just full height and underline? Anyhow you want it. Okay, you can decide to choose it that way. And then also the navigation colors. Okay, the navigation colors. So you see this one is not too black. I want it to be too black. I want it to be black, just like this. Okay, and then the hover, this one is the hover. When I hover on it, I want it to be our theme color. Yeah, so I want it to have that theme color effect. Okay, and then the font, you can what, decide to change it. Okay, so the font that we want to use, you can decide to change it to Poppins. Okay, yeah, so this is Poppins, and then I want this the size, I want the transform to be capital. Yeah, I want it this way. Okay, and then you can decide to check the letter spacing on all those things, and then the size to you can decide to reduce it to how you want it. Okay, so as you can see, it is not really spaced out well. Okay, because of the way, how do you call it, some of the words are, the letters are longer than the others. Okay, some of the words letters are longer than the others. So what we have to do is what to, and then before we go to do all those things, let's finish with the styling first. Now let's go to here. This is what the active color. Now with the active color, we still want it to be this one. Okay, we want it to be this one. So when it is active, it should show this color. Yeah, that's very good. Now let's go to the navigation itself. Now let's go over here and remove the stretch. Okay, yeah, let's remove this. Now let me see. Okay, let's remove the stretch. Now when we remove the stretch, you can decide to what, space it the way you want it. Okay, yeah, so anyhow you want it, you can decide to what, space it over here. So I want to, yeah, 1.7 is okay. So guys, I think this look good, this look great. Okay, and then we can also decide to make it a little bit bold and black. So let's go to the text, the regular over here, and then let's make it like 600. Yeah, 600 is okay. Okay, so we can publish it, and now when we go back to our website and refresh it, everything that we did should show. Yeah, so guys, as you can see, everything is what, working properly. Now we have a very nice animated website, and everything is what, taken in shape. Okay, now the next one that we have to do is what, our footer. Okay, our footer. Now we want our footer to be also different. So now let's go to our footer and click on footer and start designing our footer. Okay, so this is our copyright footer. Okay, this is the copyright. Then now at the copyright, I want it to be two different two columns. Okay, so I'll click over here, and then I'll click on 2. So it is what, 2. Okay, now over here I want a footer navigation to come over here. So you can see we have this footer navigation over here. Okay, yeah, very good. So if we go to the footer navigation side, we can also decide to customize it. Okay, but before we go over there, let's come back over here, and then I want it to be black. Okay, so the rigid title, I want it to be white. Okay, the rigid content too, I want it to be white. Yeah, okay, and then the link color, I want it to be our color, and then the hover to, I want it to be this color. Yeah, that is the one that we use for the button. Okay, yeah, very good. And then the background. Okay, the background, now as you can see there is something over here, but because of the how do you call it, because of the background, we cannot see. So we want to change the background to be this color here. I want the background to be this color. Yeah, so 353535. Okay, very good. So now we can decide to also go to the navigation aspect, and then the navigation colors we can change it to to white. Yeah, so that everything will be to show well for us. So we can even decide to make it E9. So when we make it E9, we can now decide to also make this one also E9. Okay, now let's go to the hover. The hover to, we want it to be this color. Okay, and then the active one, we want it to be the color that we chose, just like this one. Okay, yeah, so basically everything is falling in shape. Yeah, everything is falling in shape, and then we want it to be like this. Okay, and then I want it to go this way. Yeah, very good. So everything is everything is falling in shape, everything is correct. Now let's click on publish. Okay, so guys, we are done with the footer. Okay, so now when we go to the website and you refresh it, now you can see that everything is intact. Yes, our footer is there, everything is intact. Okay, now what we don't want is we don't want this WP cadence WP. Okay, we want it to customize it to make it seems our own thing. Okay, so what we have to do is to click over here and then change the theme credit. Okay, change the theme credit, and then I'm gonna type Kitech so I'll make it designed by Kitech Digital. Yeah, very good. Then you can link your website to it. Okay, so Kitech Digital.com. Okay, so that is it, and then we can publish it here. So now let's take a look one more time and see how it looks like. Okay, everything is intact. Yeah, so everything is taken in shape. So guys, we are done with our footer and header. We are done with the home page. Now all what we need to do is to build our about us, our services, our bookings, and then our contact. Okay, now I'm going to build the all these things. Okay, so now let's get into it. So first I'm going to go to our dashboard and then pick the pages one by one and then start building them. So the first one I'm going to do is I'm going to build the this one, which is the about us. Okay, so I'm going to click on it. I'm going to build a simple about us page. Okay, and I'm going to edit with Elementor. So before I go on, I want to save this as how do you call it, as a template. Okay, I'm going to save this session as a template. So I'll click over here and then make it about. Okay, save it. Okay, now I'm going to also save this one also as a template because I'm going to use it. Okay, so save as a template. So this one is what services. Okay, and then yeah, this one too, I'm going to save it as a template, so because I'll use it throughout all the website. And then this one is also call to action. And then the last one is this one, the map. Yeah, so we are done with the template. Now I'm still going to refresh this site so that everything will reflect, all the template that I saved will reflect. Yeah, so this is the about page that we are going to create. Okay, so what we're going to do is, the first one is our hero session. So we're going to create a hero session over here. And we're going to create a simple hero session just like we did for the home page. And this time around it says one column session. And then we click on edit session. We go to style. We click on classic. We add a photo over here. Now I'm going to add this photo. Okay, this one. And then I'll come to here and change this one to no gap, change here to minimum height, and set the minimum height to 500. Yeah, and then go back to style, come to position, which is center, and then I'll make repeat, no repeat, and then this one, the size, I'll make it cover. Okay, so guys, this is how it is. Now I'll give it an overlay, background overlay of black, okay, with this an opacity of 0.8. I think this 0.5 is okay. Okay, so then I'll come to this side, drag a hidden widget, and then type in about us. Okay, or you can type in whatever that you want to type in over there. Okay, just to describe about you. Okay, so I'll come over here and change the color to white, change the typography to EB Garamond. I'll change the text to 40 or maybe 60. Yeah, this is okay. And then I'll come down over here, and then instead of creating a section, I want to bring the about thing that I saved as a template. So I'll click on this one. Okay, click over here, the folder button over there, and then go to my template. And then choose the template that I want. So this one is what I want. I want to insert the about. No. And as you can see, the about page, the about side is what is incorrectly. So all what I need to do is what, to delete this button, because I don't need this button anymore. I don't need this one, so I'm going to delete it. I right click and delete it. Okay, if I want to add more words, I can decide to add more words to it. Can decide to add more, just add more words. Add more words to it. Yeah, so maybe add more words, and then create another 2-column section. Okay, now instead of text, I'll just bring a text editor over here. Okay, and then create more things about us. Okay, I'll create a lot of things about that. So I'll also bring another text editor over here. Just write something about the company and what you do and all this kind of stuff. Yeah. So it is just how you design the whole thing. So this is basically about it, and then I'll come here and then I will pick another, you know, another structure, one column structure. Now this time around I also pick a text with a heading, and then I'll write our portfolio. Now I want people to know what really goes on, so what we have been up to, with the places that we've been to. So since this is a travel agency, I want people to have a feel that we are working, so not just a new company or whatever it is. So with this one, I'm coming with this one. Let me go to here and change the button here. So I want people to have a feel that we've been working. Okay, we're not just a new travel agency that is now in the system. So all what we have to do is to create a portfolio, pictures of the places that we've been to, so that people will know that we've been working. Okay, so we want to create a gallery of pictures. Okay, so I'll click over here and then go to the 9 dots over there, and then search for gallery. So I'm just gonna pick this one, and then I'm gonna create some pictures with all the pictures that I have. Yeah, so maybe 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So I just want 6. Okay, so that will be it will be nice. So I'm gonna ignore this one and then create 6. Now I just need the full with 3. Yeah, very good. So we have this one. Okay, so this one is not almost the same as this one. So let me see this one. Yeah, so I'm gonna add another 1 to 8. I'm gonna add this one to 8. Oh, this one too is not good at all. Okay, so now I'm gonna do it 2, right? 2, I think 2 will be okay. Yeah, 2 will be nice. Yeah, and I'll replace this one with another picture. Okay, so let me replace this one with another picture. Another picture. Let me see this one. Yep. Okay, so I just want the sizes to be the same, so that it will be very nice whenever you are you are looking at it on the website. The website should be nice, and it should be looking good. So we are done with our portfolio. Okay, so let me just style this text over here. Now let me go to the style, and then change the text to the text color to black, and change the text to EB, and then this one is supposed to be 50. I think it's okay. Okay, so with this one I still need to remove the button, yeah, so that it will look nice. Yeah, so we'll save it. Now let's go to the next one. This one too, I'm going to insert the template. So I'm going to insert the call to action template, the same template that we use, and I'm going to insert another template which is also the map template, because everywhere I want the call to action and the map to be there. Okay, yeah, so guys, we update it, okay, and we are done with our about us page. As simple as that. Now remember that the home page we created, we did not do the mobile version of it, but if we have to do the mobile version like with the about page, all what we need to do is to click on here, over here, the responsive mode. Okay, we click over here and then you check in the tablet. Okay, now this is how the tablets look like. Everything is okay apart from this side. Okay, so all what we have to do is to reduce the sizes, or we can decide to even come over here and then go to responsive mode. Okay, and then reverse columns. Okay, so we can decide to just reverse the columns, or how we want it. Okay, so we can decide to make this one maybe 100% here, and then make this one also 100%. Okay, just to make sure that everything is in order. Okay, and then we can either we want to make this one center, yeah, just like this. Okay, so basically everything is okay over here. Now we change this one, we reduce the size of the text. So this is the tablet mode. Yeah, reduce the size of the text. Okay, so 33 is okay, and yeah, everything is okay. Now let's look at the mobile aspect. So with the mobile also, so we can also change the the minimum height. Can reduce the minimum height. Yeah, I think this one is okay, and then we can reduce the size of the about us. Okay, reduce this one also, the title, reduce the size, no, not this one, the subtitle. Yeah, reduce the size. Yeah, and then when you come to the comment, let's go to the separator, and then we can ignore the can delete the margin. Okay, so everything is looking alright, everything is in shape. If you want it to be in the middle, you can position everything in the middle. Okay, so you go to style, and then you position this one in the middle. You go to style, and then you position this one too in the middle, so it makes everything looks nice. So you go to style, and then you position this one too in the middle. Yeah, so everything is looking good. You can reduce the font size of this one. Yeah, very good. So everything is in shape. This one also, you can also reduce the font size, but before we do that, let's clear the margin. Okay, and then we reduce the font size. Yeah, we reduce the font size, and then we can also reduce the font size of the book now. So guys, everything is in shape, everything is looking good. Okay, everything is all right. So with this one we can also reduce the padding. Okay, so we want the top to be 10, right to be 20, bottom to be 10, and then left to be 20. So this one is also what is also looking good. Okay, so everything is now in shape. Now we can just do it, update it. Okay, so we are done with the about page. We are done with the about page. So now when we refresh it, here we can go to our about page, and everything is what perfect as we want it. Yeah, very good. Okay, guys, so now let's go to the services page. So this one, okay, this page. So I'm going to go to here and click on exit to dashboard. Okay, and then I'll go to pages. Now from the pages I'll go to services, and then I'll click on edit with Elementor. Okay, perfect. So this is our services there. We have nothing over here, so all what we need to do is to click on, just like we did for the home page, okay, for the the about page. So with the about page we can even also save this hero button so that it will be consistent throughout. So let me go back to the about page, edit with Elementor, and then save the hero as what, as how do you call it, as a template, so that it will be very consistent with whatever that we are doing, so it will run through. Okay, so now let's go to here, the 6 dot over here. We right click over there, and then we click on save as template, and then this one we say what, about hero, Okay, very good. So I'll close it. Now I'll come over here, I'll just refresh this one so that the one that we saved will take effect. Yeah, so now to save our work so that we're not going to do any design, we go to add template, my template, and then we look for what, about, we look for about hero, and then we click on insert, and then it is what, inserted. Okay, now all what we need to do is to change the text over here, and then click on type whatever we want to say. So this is what, our services. So this page is basically talking about what your services are, or what you really do offer. So our services, I'm going to create another session for it. So we are done with the top aspect. Okay, or you can also decide to write some few words over here. Okay, so now let's say if you want to write some few words, you can decide to what, just write some few words over here. Okay, so I'm gonna go over here, and then with the margin I'll just create a left margin of 100, right margin of 100, or maybe 150, and then 150, or 200, 250, 250, Yeah, 250. And then I'll put it in the middle, change the opacity to white. Yeah, change the opacity to white, and then come over here, and then you know, with the we change it to poppins. Okay, and then make it, let's say, 20. Yeah, maybe, or 18 or 16 or 17. 17 is okay. And then reduce the line height. Okay, so yeah, 23 is okay. And then we go over here, and then we reduce the top margin to -20. Yeah, so -20 is okay. So basically this is how it's going to be like. Okay, so I think it's okay. Now we can come to the next session. Okay, so let's click on update. Everything that you do, guys, make sure that you click on update. Okay, so that your work will not be in vain. You don't know what will happen. So you click on update, and then what we have to do is to create another session for our services. So every services that we offer, we're going to, you know, create it over there. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create you know, 2 different sessions. Okay, now I'm going to give a margin for this one, top and down margin. So I'm going to give 70. Okay, now these 2 different sessions, one is basically we'll have a picture. So I'm going to insert a photo over here. Yeah, and then I will insert a text, or drag in a text widget to over here. So I'm gonna put so many text over here that is talking about the services that we do offer, and all those things, blah blah blah, and everything that we do offer. Okay, so with this one I can even decide to you know, just bring in this logo over here. Okay, now the logo looks small because it is small. Now let's try and see whether we can try to maximize it. Yeah, make it full width. Yeah, very good. Okay, so this is what our logo. Now click on update. Now over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to you know, bring some templates over there. Okay, but if I click over here, okay, I cannot insert the templates from here, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to click from here, click the plus button over here. Okay, yeah, so, and then click on this one, and then I'll go to services over here, and then click on insert the services. Now remember that we save the services as templates, right? Yeah, so these are the services that we offer. Now I am going to go here, okay, and then bring this inner widget over here. Yeah, and then I'll drag in all this, you know, services that we have over here to here. One, this is 1, this is 2. Okay, now I will duplicate this one, yeah, to make it what different ones. So I'll just delete this one, or yeah, I'll just delete this one and drag in this one. Why is it not working? Why are you not working? Huh? Hey. Okay, so now it's not working. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna paste. Yes, very good. So I'll do the same thing from here. I'll copy this one. I'll come over here and I'll paste. Okay. Yeah, so we have so I can just delete this one. Yeah. So we have our services. So I can still duplicate this one to make it more services. Yeah, so these are the basic services that basically we offer. So we can decide to change the column width or the column gap to maybe wider. Yeah, so that there'll be a kind of like space over here, and then we can yeah, so I think we are good to go, right? Yeah, so this is our services. Okay, these are the services that we offer. Oh no, I'm gonna bring this one over here. Yeah. Okay, very good. So these are the services that we offer. Okay, so we are good to go. We are good to go. Now the next session is also to bring in we click over here to bring in our call to action. Okay, like I said, all the call to action, I want it to be there, to always be there. Okay, so I'll also bring in our map. Yeah, our map should be there. Okay, so where is the map? Map, where are you? Okay, don't mind it, maybe it's not showing, but I will show. Okay, so basically guys, this is how our services also looks like. Okay, so this is our service. Now you can replace this one with any picture that you want, but then I feel like replacing it with our logo. Okay, now so we are done with our services page. Now let's check. Let's check the website. Okay, so let me go over here and check the website, see how it's running and see how it's behaving. Okay, so we are done with the home page. We are done with the about page. And we are done with the services page. Great. Yeah, see how every animation is falling in place. Very good. We are done with our services page. Now all what is left with our bookings and our contact us. Now with the bookings, you have to build a form to be able to let people book whatever that you are you are offering them. Okay, and then with the contact too, you have to also build a form for them. So let's go to the contact first, build a contact, and then later on we'll look at the booking. So let's click on contact. Okay guys, so this is how your contact page looks like. There's nothing over here, so we click on edit page. Okay, so before we can be able to insert this number, remember that we install a plugin called the WP forms. Okay, so this is what we're going to use to build a contact form. So we hover on the WP forms, go to all forms. Now we don't have any forms built in. Okay, so all what we need to do is to create your form. Click on create your form. Now we're going to create a simple contact form. So this is what we're going to use. Okay, so we're going to use this template to create it. So we click on create, use this template. Yes, very good. So this is how our form is going to look like. Okay, you can decide to insert different things in it, but this is what we want. Now over here I want to edit it. I just want the simple name. Okay, and I want this one to be let me go to advanced. I want it to be large. Okay, I want this one also. When I go to advanced, I want it to be large. Okay, and I want this one also to be large. Here, so, and then with the button, with the button, let me see if you have any CSS. Okay, you can add to it. For the button form, you can add to it. Okay, so that is it. And then let's go to notification. So here you use it to set your your email notifications or whatever it is. So wherever you want it to send the email to, that is the admin address, the subject of your email. So new entry, what subject do you want? Maybe new email from your website name. So maybe you type in travel and see. Okay, so all these forms, you put it over there. You put everything that you want over there. And let's go to confirmation. So the confirmation message that you want the person to get. Okay, you type, if it is a message, fine. If you want to show anything, if you want it to show any page afterwards, after typing in the how do you call it, the sending message, you choose the show page. If you want it to go to a different URL, that you want to direct the person to a different, after typing in or sending your message, you also direct the person to a different URL. Okay, and then automatically scroll to the bottom of the message. So that is it. Now if you want to go pro, you can use these settings also. When you have the pro the pro version of this plugin. So basically we are done with it. All what we need to do is to click on what, save, and then we can go back to our page, and then start to build the contact page. So with the contact page, we're going to build a simple contact page. So we go here, and then we edit with Elementor. We're going to add two sessions. We're going to add two sessions. So we click on this two session. Or first, we're going to add our hero. We're going to add our hero, session from our template. And then we're going to use the about hero. And then we change this one to contact us. Okay, and then we can use the two sessions that we were using. This one now, here I'm going to insert a picture over here. Okay, so I'm going to put maybe a simple photo over here. So let's say I want to put this photo over here. Okay, so and then put the contact form here. Okay, so so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag the contact form. So I'm going to search for contact or forms, and then I'll look for WP forms. Okay, so I'm going to use this one from Element Kit, and then I'll select my contact form. Yeah, very good. So this is how my contact form looks like. Okay, this is how it looks like. Now I can click over here, go over here, because I want everything to be vertically aligned. Okay, yeah, and this one will be what, vertically aligned. Then I can, you know, click over here and then come over here, and with the margin I want it to be -50. Oh, top, no, right, left, yeah, -50. Okay, okay, very good. So it looks some way, but I wanted to, you know, first I want to give this one padding. Okay, I want to give it a padding of, you know, all round padding of, let's say 20. Yeah, 20 is okay. Okay, I'll just leave it like this, and then I'll come to here. I'll start to style the thing. So the submit button, I want to change it to our color. So the background, I want it to be our blue, sea blue color. Here, and then with the text color, I want it to be white. With the typography, I want it to be Poppins. And then with the text, I want it to be 20 here. And then you can decide to increase the, you know, the width if you want it to be like this. Depends on you how you want it. So anyhow you want it, you can decide to, and then you can position it in the middle or wherever you want it. So I want it to be in the middle. So basically we are on course, so you can update it, you can check and see how it looks like. Okay, so everything is perfectly done. So we have built our you know, our contact us. Now you can change it and adjust it the way you want it in the in the mobile version of it. Okay, time is running out, so I don't want to waste my time on it. So we are done with the contact us from now. What is left with our bookings? Okay, so with the bookings we have to also create. Let's go back to exit to dashboard. We have to also create booking with WP forms. Okay, so we go back to WP forms, all forms, and then we click on add new. Okay, add new over here. And then we can, you know, select any simple booking form which is over here, and then we can edit it to suit what we want. Okay, so we just want a booking form. So what do we want in the booking? Just a normal form with let me see. Okay guys, so I think maybe we can decide to create it from scratch. So let's choose the simple contact form for the second time. Okay, so what do we want in the booking? We want the first name, the last name, the email address. Okay, and then we also want some few details about the person. So maybe the telephone number. So we're gonna bring number over here. Okay, so we'll edit this side and then maybe write telephone over here. So the telephone number, which we will set it as required. We also will so we set it as required. And then what again do we want? We want maybe radio or drop down, anything. So let's say this one. Okay, so you can build it from scratch. Okay, so from scratch how you want it. So what are you looking for? So maybe you are looking for maybe destination. Let's say destination. Okay, where you want to travel. Okay, let's see, where do you want to, or maybe we can just choose let me say, okay, need our expertise, need our travel expertise, or need our travel, or need our services, yes or no. Or maybe you can write what services do you need from us. Okay, and then you fill in it. So choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, maybe travel bookings, hotel bookings, maybe vacation, or whatever it is. Okay, so anything that you have in, you can just list all of them over here, so that the person can choose between it. And then with a comment and message, you can decide to also type in maybe please tell us more. About what you need. So it depends on what you want. Okay guys, it depends on what you want. And then you can the the person can be able to fill in all these details and then submit it to you. So we save it and then we go back to our website. Okay, now which one did we create? Let me check and see which one we create. Okay, so this one is what we did. Okay, so let's change the name to bookings. Okay, and save it. Now we go back and then we go to pages and then we click on all pages, and now we go to bookings. Where is bookings? Yeah, we go to bookings, we edit, and then we click on edit with Elementor. And then like we did the other time, we're going to insert a hero. Go to template and then about hero. No, so we change the about as to bookings, and then we can insert our booking page. I'm going to use this one, and then I'm going to give top and down padding, a margin, sorry, and then over here I'm going to insert forms. I'm going to use this one, and then I'll select the form, which is bookings. Yeah, very good. So I'm going to go over here, okay, and then come here, and then with the margin, let me see if 50 will do. Yeah, very good. So 50 will do, and then I will do some small styling. So I'll go to the text color. You can decide to even change this whole background. Okay, so this whole background, so you can click over here, the column, edit column, and then you click over here and then you change the background. You can decide to change the background color. Okay, so you can decide to change the background color to how you want it to be. So maybe you want it to be this one. Okay, yeah, now we can edit this one, and then we can change the text color to white. Yeah, and then we can change this one. I think it's okay, or we can change this one to the submit button. We can make it the background to be the color that we wanted. The text color to be white. The border type to be to this one. I'm going to use the same color over here. Okay, so I think everything is falling in shape. This is the last one that we're going to do, and then we close. And then yeah, so what again, so yeah, the border radius. Okay, the border radius, we're gonna give it 20. Yes, and then we can increase the width a little bit. Yeah, so even if we like, we can even, you know, decide to hover it. Now with the hover, okay, we want the hover background to be somewhere here. Yeah, this one, copy, and then the border to be here. Yeah, okay. So guys, I think everything is okay. I just don't like the color of the button. Maybe I need to change it to white. Yeah, this one to white. Yeah, I think white is okay. And then the text color to blue. Yeah, I think guys, this one is quite okay. Yeah, so we just click on, you know, save, and then as this, we are done. So we can bring our, you know, our other things that we have, the call to action, or the map. Yeah, sorry, we can bring the map over here. Yeah, just to make, you know, the website looks nice. So that is it guys, we are done with everything. So now let's go back and view our website and look at how everything has taken shape from the time we started. So let's go to visit the website. So guys, this is our home page. Okay, this is our home page. It's looking very nice, everything is very nice. And this is the about page. This is the about page that we created. Okay, this is it. And this one is the services page. Yeah, very good. This one is the services page. Everything looks perfectly well. This one is the bookings page. Okay, very nice booking page. And this one is the contact page. Very nice. So what we didn't do was to add the so we need to add it. So we need to add it before we close. So let's go edit with Elementor and add the contact. The contact should have the map. Okay, so the contact should have the map. So instead of this picture, okay guys, I'm gonna delete this picture, okay, and bring a short code. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the services and then pick the short code of the map from here, come back to here, and then insert the map over here. So guys, as you can see, the map is shown over here. I'm gonna go over here, come here, delete this one, make it 0. Okay, and then yeah, so guys, as you can see, this is how the map and the contact us page looks like. And then I'm gonna attach the call to action to over here, so that somebody over there to can be able to book. Okay, so call to action. No. Yeah. Okay, so I think everything is in ship now. And then the last one that we have to do is to make sure that all the other buttons are working. So when you go over here, okay, this one is supposed to direct us to the about. Okay, so about, let's see, this one should go to about, and then this one is also supposed to go to booking. So booking, yeah, so bookings. Okay, yeah, very good. And then we need another button to be under here to go to services. So I'm going to pick this one, copy it, come over here, paste it, and then put it in the middle. Yeah, and then this one will go to the services. So this one we're gonna write view our services. Okay, and then I'm gonna give a margin, top margin of 40. Yeah, view our services. So yeah, okay. So when I give a top margin of 40, I'm gonna give a bottom margin of 20. Yeah, okay. So guys, I think now everything is in shape. Our website is done. Now let's go back to visit our website. Let's go and visit our website. So this is the how do you call it? This is the contact us page. Okay, everything is correct. And this is the bookings page. So if you click over here, it should send us to the bookings page. Yeah, very good. So everything is in shape, everything is working. And this is what the services page. Okay, this is the about page. Very good. And this is the home page. Okay, very good. So thank you for watching, guys. I hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and then I'm going to link this. I'm going to leave this template in the description down there, so that if you want this template, all what you need to do is to click the whole template and then you download it. I'll do a video on how you can be able to import this template into your newly website, so that you don't have to design this from scratch, but you can be able to do this using this template and then changing every the words over there to suit whatever it is. And then all the images and everything that I use for the website are free. Everything that I use are free things that I used. Okay, so I'm going to use I'm going to leave the description of everything down the website, so that you can down the video in the description of the video, so that you can be able to download it and then use it to do your own thing. So thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said. See you in the next video. Bye bye.